It's kind of nice to do this line of work and keeping this community safe, and you go home at night feeling like you really help this community out. The reporting party just arrived home and heard a bunch of glass breaking, and his neighbors were yelling and screaming at each other, and he said the male half of this came out. Sounds like he's got a torn shirt and possibly blood on his face. Sounds like a DV.
When did she get out of county? About a month ago. My neighbor bailed her. I told him not to. She ain't worth it.
She scratched your face?
No, she didn't scratch. She broke a mirror on my face.
Okay.
I took smoke my last cigarette. I told her not to, and I took it from her hands, and she smashed me in the face with it. And so I dropped her off, and no, actually, I told her to get out of the car, and then I took off from her, and then I tried to pick
Nothing sharp or anything on you, right?
No.
How'd this happen?
She kicked my windshield out, and she threw a knife through my windshield. I stayed after until you guys came in.
What's her name again?
Rochelle.
Okay, come on out with your hands up, Rochelle. Rochelle.
Right there.
Okay.
Keep your hands in the air.
Any weapons in here? You got any knives or anything in here? Yes or no? Anybody else in here? Yes or no? Go ahead and turn them. Come on. Put your hands behind your back. Come on. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now.
Is there a reason I'm being arrested when I've been assaulted?
We'll get down to that in just a second.
Nothing sharp on you. It's gonna cut me, stick me, poke me, blow me up. Nothing? Michelle, nothing?
What?
Nothing sharp or anything on you? Okay. Slide back a little. Nothing sharp on you, man?
Anybody else in here? No comment.
Tell them how you busted my jaw, Christopher.
Christopher, go on over here.
Water on me. Where's my boy, Christopher?
Just don't.
Yeah, I told you.
Don't say anything right now. Come on back over here. All right. You okay? You need
Look at my face.
Okay.
Look at my face. Look at my window.
Calm
I don't care
down.
about the face. Look at my
Calm
window,
down.
man.
Calm down. Listen, relax. Listen.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Why aren't you arresting him?
Have a seat. Watch your head. Watch your head. Watch your head, man. All the way in. All right.
Chris, can I get a quick recap of how this whole thing transpired?
It was about a cigarette. All right.
Okay.
Well,
What were you guys doing? Driving home from the park
Yeah,
or
we're
something?
driving home from the lake, and it was the last cigarette she smoked, and I gave it to her, and then I gave her the cigarette, and then I said, let me hit it, because she smoked it halfway down, and she kept flashing in my face, teasing me with it. So she had it in my face real close. I heard it and grabbed it, and then we were all laughing, playing, it was all fun and games.
Been drinking tonight?
And I said, yeah, I laughed at her, because I got it, and then and then she just snapped real quick, and then grabbed the mirror, smashed me in the face with it. The mirror right here. Now there's no mirror. There is no mirror now.
She pulled it off the window.
Yeah, I don't know. She must have some strength or something, but
It's just on
strength. She must have some strength or something. But
And then
yeah,
so she hit
grabbed
you
me,
once?
smashed me in my face. No, she smashed me in my face. I jumped out. I pulled over, jumped out the car. Then she jumped out the car. I jumped back in and left her. Then I said, you know what? I can't do this. I came back. I said, I want to go pick her up. I gotta leave her walking. So I came back. I seen her walking. She flipped me off, and I said, just get back in the car. We got back in the car. Then she started talking all her crazy. And then she started kicking my window out. I said, oh, I got mad for a second, but I said, you know what, it's just a window. I can replace it. I pulled over our Arvids. I said, you need to call the cops, and you need to have her arrested, because I ain't going to call them.
Why didn't you call?
I don't know. I just can't do it. She's not even on drugs or nothing. She just drank a little bit.
Where's the knife at that she threw at you?
Has a great handle. Right.
It's like a kitchen.
Yeah, big old fillet knife.
She may have picked the knife up and taken it back in. There it is. Yeah, that's a good size fillet knife. Green handle. During this dispute, she ended up coming into the house. He hung out right in this area. She picked this knife up and threw it at him just before she went into her room, and he called 911 evidently, or the neighbor did. Good to go. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Just some clarification on this knife thing, because it.
Yeah.
Where you were standing right over here.
In the window with the door. She locked the door, so I was out there unloading the truck, putting all the stuff on the porch, and she's looking at me. I'm looking at her. She's still yelling, and she picked up. She had a knife or something. I don't know how she got. She picked up the knife off the counter and threw it at me.
Rochelle, doing all right back there? Hey, I haven't really had a chance to talk to you about what happened yet. What is your side of this story?
I didn't hurt him.
Okay, I understand that. What happened tonight?
He came back to get me to throw the cops at me here, so I'd go to jail and he'd have my house.
Okay. So that isn't really telling me why you're going to jail tonight.
No, I don't know
Okay.
why I'm going to jail tonight.
Okay, so you're saying you did not smack him, rip the mirror off of his truck and hit him with it? No?
No.
Okay. What about the knife?
I
Is it-
didn't cut him
there's
with a
a-
knife.
Correct. Nobody was cut with a knife.
I didn't assault him with a knife.
Okay. Did you pick up a green-handled fillet knife and throw it from the kitchen through the window?
Nope. And who said that I did that?
That's what he's saying, and he's giving
Who's
me...
he?
Chris. He's giving me a complete statement saying that that's how this whole thing happened. I'll put in my report that you denied all counts, and we'll let a prosecutor sort it out from there, okay? All right. We're going to book her on 2 counts of second-degree assault, 1 count of malicious mischief. It's a good thing that nobody got hurt any worse than what they did.